Hi everybody, it's me, LisaT, coming at you with some positive energy, reading the language, let me fix that a little bit, reading The Language of Letting Go by Beattie. So, it's snowing. It just started snowing. Oh my god. I'm done with winter already. Okay, we are reading January 22 today. It has to be. It has to be. Appreciating our past. Is it only the 22nd today? Why did I think it was the 23rd? Okay, anyways. Here we go. Appreciating our past, January 22nd. It is easy to be negative about past mistakes and past unhappiness. It's easy for us to get negative about past mistakes. Easy for us to it's easy for me to beat up on myself about past mistakes. I shouldn't have done that. And if I only would have done that better, then this would be different now. And it's like this is false semblance of control in my mind that I get when I'm being negative about past mistakes, or when I was unhappy in the past, and thinking that if I could have done something differently, that it would have changed the situation, when that's not accepting reality, that's not accepting things as it should, and it's not trusting higher powers are always at work in your life. So it's easy to be negative about past mistakes and unhappiness, but it is much more healing to look at ourselves, healing and helpful. It is much more healing to look at ourselves and our past in the light of experience, acceptance, and growth. I read this book and I have this CD about radical self-forgiveness, and it's so helpful to help you see that absolutely everything, even the things you think are like massive failures or screw-ups or whatever, they were all little pieces to help you get to where you are today. And if you're on any kind of like positive self-reflection, self-healing journey, and you want to improve your life in any way, then you have to find a way to look at those every past experience through acceptance and for growth, and shine a light on it instead of wanting to hide it in the dark with negativity. So it's much more healing to look at ourselves and our past in the light of experience. It was a good experience. I can accept it as it was, and growth, and it helped me to grow. Our past is a series of lessons. It's all a lesson that advance us to higher levels of living and loving. But you have to see it as lessons. But everything was, even if you can't see it, even if you're a totally asleep person and you're not on any kind of awakening journey and willing to like look at things with new perspective, even if you're super asleep, it's still, your journey was still a bunch of lessons. So when we're awake, when we're looking, when we're seeking, we can definitely choose to see it as a bunch of lessons, and all of those lessons are always advancing us to higher levels of living and loving. Higher levels of living and loving. Who wouldn't want that? The relationships we entered, stayed in, or ended taught us necessary lessons. Every relationship you've been in, maybe that was a relationship with a friend, with a coworker, with a coach, a romantic relationship, and any relationship that you entered in, stayed in, the relationships the relationships we entered, stayed in, or ended taught us necessary lessons. Some of us have emerged from the most painful circumstances with strong insights about who we are and what we want. I've been telling you, my friends, I'm expressing over this last 5 years, but there's been so many moments where I'm like, on my knees in so much pain, like just in fetal position, bawling, feeling it, dealing with it. And then right on the other side of that are these like, moments, because it's like the law of balance, right? Like it's a really painful experience, and then I have a really amazing outcome from it. I have a really amazing leveling up from it. A really amazing learning lesson from it. Yeah, some of us have emerged from the most painful circumstances with strong insights about who we are and what we want, or maybe what we don't want, which are both good learning lessons. Our mistakes, absolutely necessary. Our frustrations, our failures, and sometimes our stumbling attempts at growth and progress, absolutely necessary. All of it was absolutely necessary for your learning and your growth and your evolution. Each step of the way we learned. We went through exactly the experiences we needed to become who we are today. Amen to that. I know that in my mind, body, soul, DNA, every cell of my body, I know that to be absolute truth. I went through everything so that I could become who I am today. Each step of the way, we progressed. Even when you thought you had failed, you were actually still progressing. Is our past a mistake? Absolutely not. The only mistake we can make is mistaking that for the truth. Mistaking that the past was a mistake. If you mistake that, if you think that's your truth, anything that happened in the past, that was a mistake. If you think that, then that's when you're making a mistake. Okay, here's your prayer for today. Today, God, help me to let go of negative thoughts I may be harboring about my past circumstances or relationships. I can accept with gratitude all that has brought me to today. I can accept with gratitude all that has brought me to where I am today. A frickin' men. Thanks for watching, everybody. Love you so much. Go on loving your life.